I think the story became more and more fanciful, and I was riveted when I was listening to the story. I mean, he was a great storyteller.
It's not a cute story. It's a rough story, and it did happen.
But it was becoming very demonstrative. Yeah. But I do think, I agree with you, Abby, that facts do matter. And what's unfortunate is that people are making it an issue of mental clarity as opposed to just someone that is trying to be a good storyteller. And I do think that facts are really important. Again, and he's opening himself up to be called, you know, a gaffe machine, but he called himself a gaffe machine.
But he's always been a gaffe.
He said last December, he said, I'm a gaffe machine, but my God, what a wonderful thing compared to a guy who can't tell the truth. And I think therein lies
that's right. Again, if he was running against Abraham Lincoln, he'd have an issue. But he's not.
Exactly, he's not.
The other thing about Biden, I believe that he has a certain amount of Teflon ability. Yeah. You know, that people know him, and they know the gaffes, and they know that he screwed up with Anita Hill, and they know that he's touchy-feely and he didn't mean it. Everything has been out there already, and we're still voting for him in big numbers.
That's what Trump supporters say about him.
Fine, but his never moves from 40%. And that will go down very shortly when this recession comes.
John Podhoretz had a really interesting article in the New York Post where he was talking about how Biden is leading nationally in double digits, and he's basically so far ahead it will be hard for any politician to catch up with him. And I think when I saw him doing that, I actually remember, I've been to like so many town halls. I grew up, it's some of my fondest memories as a child and adolescent and teenager and in my 20s. People come to town halls, which is what he was doing at, because they want to be informed, but they want to be entertained too. Because you're standing in front of an audience like here, and it's not just informative, you want to be entertained. So I do think he probably got ahead of himself. I do think this is sort of a yellow light. Sort of be careful going forward, especially when you're talking about stories about troops in general. Brian Williams. I will say this to me is nothing compared to pretending to be a Native American and, you know, everything with Elizabeth Warren's scandal misrepresenting herself. I don't even think when you're talking about the Democratic primary, those two stories are equal in any way. So I agree with you. I still think he's Teflon right now.
Well, he may be Teflon, but the truth of the matter is there's not a lie in the story.
No.
It's a convergence
of three stories that went into one. But in fact, he did do the soldier that he pinned the medal on. Came out and said, yes, I did. I know it's a hard rap, but I gotta, you know.
He's probably exhausted too. Well, I mean, good Lord, the camera on you every day, doing town halls every day. Not that we need to feel bad for politicians, but it is a rough gig campaigning in primaries.
It's kind of like this.
There was truth